Happy Tuesday. It's the Jam Nation podcast with Jonesy and Amanda.
We talked to Marsha Hines on the show today.
Marsha.
You know, Marsha Hines singing disco songs with incredibly hot acrobatic bodies swirling around her. Does it get better than that?
Does it? We're giving away $20,000 in a year's supply of chocolate for our Ghoulies hotline. We'll check in on some of our Ghoulies because there's some good ones there.
The lyrebird is an extraordinary bird that mimics what it hears around it. We're going to play you some audio of what the lyrebirds have been doing since there was that breakout at Taronga Zoo.
The subject of Colin Fassnich's kitchen nightmares made front page news. We'll catch up with Colin to explain more.
And we go down to the Jonesy Amanda Arms for the pub test. Real Christmas trees. Do they pass the pub test?
Enjoy our podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller. Amanda.
Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But you're an idiot.
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Hello there, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm well, and how are you going?
I'm doing all right. I'm getting good grades.
Well, we'll see. The show is young.
The show is young. It's just a little embryo. Speaking of, look at Jen Y. Rye's working on another pack of In a Biscuit.
I can hear.
Morning.
What have you got today?
I've got in a biscuit, chicken flavour.
It's a different shape to yesterday's.
Yeah. Quite nice, this one.
Yeah?
I like it. Yeah, I really like it.
And, well, in case you didn't join us yesterday, out of all of us, Jen Y. Rye has a sponsorship where he gets to eat In a Biscuits while we talk on air.
The thing is that his negotiation just came with product.
Yeah.
Well, at his age, I'm talking Ryan like he's not here.
Yeah.
At Ryan's age, free food's the king of the world.
Yeah, but still you could monetize it.
Well, not just that. You could just not do it while we're talking on the radio, maybe.
That could be a thing.
This is so good. When I started this job, I never thought that this would happen to me.
Okay. Well, good luck paying off a house with In a Biscuit. Mate.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me with a mouthful.
Yeah. And do you liking the taste?
This one's great. Want some?
Yeah, I'll have one. Thank you.
Okay, well, we're going to do this on air now, are we? Or are you going to be a part of this?
Oh, they smell chickeny. I'm just going to lick it.
Okay, don't put it
so
back in the
good.
box.
Yum. Ooh.
Look, I'll just hold off on that.
You don't want any?
Well, I will have one
You're
during
king of the
song.
gutses.
I'm the king. Yes, I am king of the gutses. That is my title. But I professionally will hold off during Tina Turner.
Okay, Tina demands it. Ryan, stop eating. Tina's on the way.
Action-packed show today. You're good today. You look lovely in your yellow outfit.
My yellow outfit
It was
makes
nice.
it sound like I'm just like Big
We
Bird.
went for some photos yesterday, you and me.
It's a very strange skill set, isn't it, to just stand there, the two of us. We know each other very well, but to stand there and just smile and have our photos taken, and it's not as easy as it sounds.
Sure.
It's, put your right foot here, do the hokey pokey, and smile, chin down, hold your stomach in. Well, that's my instruction to myself. And it's difficult. It's really difficult. So when you see billboards of us gurning around, think of how that day went for us.
That's why we went with the dollies.
That's also, we didn't have to have photos taken, but they also want some accompanying photographs.
I must say, don't the dollies look good? They went off to the dolly doctor.
Well, my foot still came off.
Yeah, it's done
Caddick style.
A bit of a caddick style there.
But it was fun. Yesterday, we got outfits for our dolls that matched the clothes we were wearing for our photos.
Very, very
Our dolls
nice.
were more animated than we were.
Yeah, I do. My doll's less lined than I am. But that's for another thing. But you'll be able to see our pictures on prospectuses.
Well, we
and
often
things
say
like
that. We go to all that trouble, and you'll see it if the company prospectus, if you feel like buying ARN.
And if the newspaper uses it, they'll do one of two things. They'll have a picture of just you, or they'll have a picture of us from 2005.
Where we're gurning at a Christmas party.
So it's money well spent.
Excellent.
$10,000 with the $10,000 question, and we can't do anything until we do the Magnificent Seven.
Here's question one. How many holes are there in a full round of golf?
Jam Nation podcast. We have for you the Magnificent Seven. 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say,
Would you like an inner biscuit.
I got to say, the chicken one is very, very good.
They are very nice. You've eaten a lot of them, Brendan.
I did have about 6 of them. They're very good.
And then in about 10 minutes, you'll say, I shouldn't have eaten them all at once.
But it's about getting question 7 right. Nick of Kiama has joined us.
Hi, Nick.
Hi, guys.
Question 1 for you. How many holes are there in a full round of golf?
18.
18.
What country invented chicken salt?
Yeah, where was the person from who invented chicken salt?
America?
No, it wasn't America.
You think? But no. Sharon's in Campbelltown.
Hello, Sharon.
Hi, Jonesy and Amanda. How are you?
Very well.
Great.
So the person invented chicken salt, hero of the universe. What country were they from?
Australia?
Yeah, they're Australia. Let's give it up for Peter Brinkworth. He had this amazing discovery. He said that it happened when he was cooking chickens for his retail food store in Adelaide.
And then what happened? It fell into some salt.
Well, maybe he added a bit of this and a 1 drop of sinister sauce, and next thing you know, chicken salt.
Wow. Let's play Riff Raff.
Any old riff-raff backstage.
Oh, riff-raff everywhere. Got you, I understand. Got to keep out the riff-raff.
What song has this riff?
Nice riff. Pink Floyd, Brick in the Wall.
Yes,
Very
it
good,
is.
Sharon.
That's it.
Ironically, it should be We Don't Need Any Education.
I'll stay in school and learn school, says Brendan Jones.
Question 4.
Editor-in-chief of Vogue, Anna Wintour, reportedly has a very demanding personality, and it's earned her which nickname? A, Make Sure Wintour, B, Nuclear Wintour, or C, Devil in Heels?
I'll hazard a guess and go Devil in Heels.
No.
Oh. Sure, the movie was called The Devil Wears Prada.
Yes, that supposedly was based on her.
Supposedly.
Yes. So, was she Make Sure Wintour or Nuclear Wintour?
Jam Nation.
The Magnificent Seven.
We're up to question number 4, and it's going to Mark in Miranda. Hello, Mark.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. Anna Wintour from Vogue. It has a very demanding personality. What is her nickname? Is it A, Make Sure Wintour, or B, Nuclear Wintour?
B, Nuclear Winter.
It is indeed.
Headquartered in Seattle, Washington, what is the world's largest coffee house chain?
Starbucks.
It is
It is
Starbucks.
everywhere.
Coffee purists aren't big fans, are they? And you get the pumpkin spice lattes and the blah blahs, and it's all sugary and blah,
In
blah,
New York
blah.
City, there's one on every corner.
Yeah, amazing.
And
But-
in New York City, you can't go to the toilet. They don't have public toilets. The only place you go to toilet is a Starbucks. But to use the toilet, you got to buy their product.
You know,
So then you got to buy this big coffee, and then it's just as self-fulfilling.
Yeah, because then you've got to go to the toilet. I went to a service station the other day, desperate to go to the toilet. I'd had an appointment. My car was parked somewhere else. And I thought, let's go to the servo and see if I can use their
Did
toilet.
they give you the brick?
No. Well, I went to the loo and the door was locked. And I said, can I use your bathroom? And they said, you have to buy something. So I bought some chewing gum. And he unlocks the bathroom, and it was the worst smelling place. This was in Wallara, the worst smelling place I've ever been in. I thought they should be paying me $5 for the chewing gum to go into their toilet.
You should get an appearance fee.
That $5 to smell that, it's just not right. It's hardly I've earned the right to go in and smell that. If you're going to charge people to go in there,
Sure.
make sure it's not hideous.
Exactly.
It's men's fault because it was mixed.
It was mixed. Oh, mixed. I thought it was mixed.
What do you mean?
Well, I thought someone didn't flush it. It was mixed. No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, unisex.
Was it so bad pee?
Bad pee and mank.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I look at chewing gum, I'll think of it.
What happens with service station toilets?
Well, don't charge. This is one inside the building.
Yeah,
Wasn't
right. It's
even
actually in the building.
Yeah, and
it's not even the outhouse.
It's horrific. I thought, don't force me to pay money to go
whereabouts
in
in
there.
Wallara is this one?
Edgecliff Road,
Edgecliff. Oh, yeah.
just near Bondi Junction.
It gets dodgy around there. That's a dodgy
Well, there are
part
lots of
town.
people having coffees and things.
Yeah, I know. But you know that area, it's like...
No, it's the top of the road you go down to Double Bay.
Bondi Junction's always had that dodgy.
No, but it's not that part of Bondi Junction.
Oh, where we used to work.
That's right, it's not that part.
Dodgy. Anyway, Mark,
Anyway,
back to
sorry,
you.
Mark, are you still there? Great.
In a standard game, well, you would agree, Mark, there's some good toilets around the Shire, though, isn't there?
Oh, 100%.
Well, that's...
Except for the one at Loftus.
What have you done there?
Oh, I've heard stories about
Mixed.
the one. I've heard the one. There's a lot of mixing going on in that one at Loftus.
In a standard game of charades, pointing at or tugging at an earlobe means what? If you're playing charades or something like that.
You say charades?
I don't know what I say.
Just have to stab you.
If you're tugging your earlobe.
Priest?
Did Mark say priest?
Speaking of Loftus toilets, Lynn's in
Do you
Carringbar.
remember, I've told you this story, when I was at school, I auditioned to be in the Charades TV show.
Was there a TV show?
Oh, was there a TV show? It's all I ever watched.
Right.
And for some friends from my netball team and I auditioned, passed the audition, and the show was axed.
Oh.
I know. But you get board games, you win all these prizes. We were so excited. But
And what was your go-to charade?
oh, what do you mean? I don't know.
Did you have to do something?
Well, they'd say, is it a movie? Is it a this? Is it a
Yeah,
that?
I know how it works.
Yeah, well, there wasn't a go-to. You don't make it up. They give it to you.
They give it to you. Lynn,
Hello, Lynn.
question 6.
I almost won a game of mousetrap, but didn't. Lynn, hello. In a standard game of charades, pointing at or tugging your earlobe, what does it mean?
Well, it's one of the easier ones. I would have thought it sounds like.
Sounds like,
of
that's
course.
right, Lynn.
Which new reality TV show had its debut on Channel 10 last night?
The challenges?
The
challenge. We'll give that to you,
Very
Lynn.
good,
Congratulations.
You've got former Maths, Love Island, and other reality TV stars.
And what do they do? Do they compete in games?
I think they climb up a greasy pole.
Do they?
No, hang on, that's Married at First Sight. I didn't actually watch it. I was watching White Lotus. Congratulations, you've won the Jam Pack. It's all coming your way, Lynn. $150 to spend at Chemist Warehouse. Chemist Warehouse, the real house of fragrances. This Christmas, a family pass to Taronga Zoo, Sydney. Come and discover Taronga Zoo, the zoo with a harbour view. Get your tickets now at taronga.org.au. And Jonesy and Amanda caricatures for you to colour in and some Staedtler pencils. Anything you would like to add there, Lynn?
Oh, I'm just looking forward to colouring you guys in. That's the best part.
Oh, aren't you sweet, Lynn? Thank you very
Stay
much.
inside the lines.
Inside the lines. And staying inside the lions at the zoo.
Very good.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
You ready to rock? We're ready to roll. Pick it in the guts, Barry.
The Jalmanac is our big book of musical facts. On this day in 1980, Blondie had their 5th UK number 1 single and 3rd number 1 of this year with The Tide is High. Remember, Blondie were everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to think that music artists just got successful doing music, but all of them have a bit of a background. Debbie Harry, for example, she worked as a Playboy bunny before starting Blondie. She also had some waitressing on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if she wore the uniform to the wrong place. One day she's at the Playboy place, Playboying it up.
In her little bunny suit.
Yeah, and then she goes down to the local RSL.
Tips would be enormous.
The media became obsessed with Debbie Harry.
And she was gorgeous, rightly so.
So much so they forgot her name and they just refer to her as Blondie. To combat this, the record company put out a badge that said Blondie is a group. Remember that. Do you ever get referred to that? Yeah, because you're blonde. Do the media get obsessed with you as Blondie?
No one has ever called me Blondie.
Maybe that was a thing, though, wasn't it? People go, hey, Blondie.
Well, for most of my life I had darker hair, so I never went through the Blondie years.
Yep.
I'm just covering up the greys now.
So you don't need to put out a badge?
No, I don't need to put out a badge.
Why don't we play Tide is High?
I'd love it.
Jam Nation.
It's an extraordinary bit of audio going around at the moment about a lyrebird from the zoo, from Taronga Zoo. Lyrebirds are extraordinary. In their real life, in their natural to Australia, and in their real life, this is their natural noise. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's nice.
It's a lyrebird on the 5-cent piece.
Yeah, no, it's a peacock, I think.
Is it? No, we don't have a peacock on Australian coins. It's a lyrebird.
Oh, there's a lyrebird on the...
On one of the coins.
I think a peacock's on the 10-cent piece.
No. Are they all native animals? Peacocks aren't native to Australia.
Peacocks are native, aren't
they? No, they're not. You get them all over the world. I think they're from India or something.
Are they really?
Anyway.
That is a lyrebird, though, I know.
That is the... The 10-cent coin. I've just had a voice in my ear. The lyrebird's on the 10-cent coin.
Did you get a voice in your ear?
God spoke to me.
Great.
Should hear what God says about you.
They're on the 10-cent piece.
What God says about you behind your back is dreadful.
He's great. Stay with him.
So the lyrebird is famous for being able to impersonate other things. This is the lyrebird impersonating a range of other birds.
Oh, wow. It's doing magpie. Oh, this is it, doing all these voices.
Yeah.
Wow.
The lyrebird is able to mimic all of them. Now, this is one's hard to believe. This is a lyrebird making the noise of a camera.
No.
Yes, that's a lyrebird. Hand on heart, these are all lyrebirds. This one's extraordinary. Chainsaw.
No.
That's a lyrebird. Guess what it's heard here?
It's a baby.
No, that's a lyrebird mimicking a baby. Lyrebirds are unbelievable.
It's amazing.
And at Sydney, at Taronga Zoo, in recent days, this is amazing. The lyrebird has been impersonating the evacuation sound that they heard when the lions were on the loose. Have a listen. Did you hear in there?
Yes.
Evacuate now. Let's have
that's
another
the
listen.
actual evacuate now.
No. That is the lyrebird. Have another listen. The lyrebird is saying evacuate now.
Wow.
Amazing. Aren't they incredible birds?
Who's the lyrebird impersonating here?
Give it to me. Give it to me. You stupid, stupid man.
Sorry, God's just speaking to me. It won't be Mum.
Stick with him. He's good. That's amazing.
Incredible.
I'm gonna give it up for the lyrebird.
Absolutely.
See my 10-cent piece.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Gets My Ghoulies in living memory since we've been doing Gets My Ghoulies since 2005? I've never seen such a great prize as the prize that we're offering.
Well, it's a great prize for our favourite ghoulie of the year. $20,000 cash and a year's supply of chocolate from Darrell Lee. Now, if you are listening at this time of the day, you may not always hear ghoulies. We have a segment called Gets My Ghoulies where you can phone our hotline. The number is 9061 7984. So anytime a ghoulie assaults you or you feel something, you want to vent, do it with us because you could win that fabulous prize. You can complain about anything.
Anything you want.
Here's one just randomly from throughout the year.
My ghoulies is bras. It doesn't matter if you belong to the Itty Bitty Titty Committee or the Bedrock Boulders. When you buy a bra, you have to go out and buy bra extenders because they don't fit around your back. Now, I belong to the Boulders and I have to put 3 hooks on my bra for it to fit around the back. So it would be like men buying undies with no pockets in the front for the nuts.
Well, that's a fair point.
Is that what that's for at the front?
That's a little pouchy bit, yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All of them have pouchies?
Yeah, some more than others. Yeah. But it's all there.
Yeah.
It's all there. Got those new ones now. You see those ones that are like big trunks. I don't like the trunk ones, to stop your legs rubbing together.
Oh, just like firm boxer shorts, cotton.
They're like bike shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's like a panel in between the whole thing to stop it from, rubbing.
Right. And it still allows you to go to the toilet.
Yeah, of course.
Without having to take them off.
No, you got to take them off.
For number ones.
Well, you got to. Yeah, I don't have them, but yeah, I'd imagine.
So there's not a. What do you call it?
A little slitty thing.
Yeah. There's not one of those.
No, I don't think any undies have those anymore.
Don't they?
They used to in the old days. The old Y-fronts, that's why they were a Y-front.
That's right.
Do you remember that? They had, because part of that was a fly, but no one ever used it because you just pull down the waist.
So what, now you pull your pants down?
Not like a kid. A kid at the trough would pull everything down. No. I don't know why you're so confused about this.
Well, but wouldn't it be weirder if I wasn't? I don't know how it works.
Oh, no, I guess you...
No, how would I? No. But that's what a ghoulie is. You can complain about anything.
Yeah, maybe the Y-front's not being functional anymore.
All of that. 9061 7984. Write it down and keep it safe because you could win $20,000 cash and a year's supply of chocolate from Darryl Lee.
Jam Nation.
Now, there's a couple of questions that I have to ask you.
I don't answer questions.
Just answer the question, okay?
What's in it for me?
$10,000 reward.
Right here, right now, $10,000 up for grabs. All you have to do is answer 10 questions in 60 seconds. You can do this.
Well, it's happened 4 times. Could be your day today. We have 10 questions. We have 60 seconds. The person who answers question 10 correctly gets that money.
Paul of Milpera.
Hello, Paul.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. We're going to kick off with you. You know the rules. The second you hesitate or you're wrong, you're out, and someone takes your place. Ready to start?
Okay.
Good luck. We could be seconds away from someone winning
Paul.
$10,000. Let's do it. Here we go. Question 1. In which city would you find the Empire State Building?
New York.
Question 2. Christmas falls on what day this year?
Friday.
Teresa's in Wollaware.
Christmas falls on what day this year?
Sunday.
Question 3. The study of the zodiac and the star signs is called what?
Astrology.
Question 4. Where is the G20 summit currently being held?
Bali.
Question 5. What colour is the 8 ball in a game of pool?
Black.
Question 6. The Fighter is a song by which country singer?
Troy Cattadale.
Emma's in Narrabeen.
The Fighter is a song by which country singer?
Kenny Rogers.
Darren's in Rosebery.
The Fighter is a song by which country singer? Question 7. A parliament is a group of what bird?
Ugly birds, I hate you.
Paul's in Caringbah.
A parliament is a group of what bird?
Owl.
Question 8. What country invented Birkenstocks?
Don't know.
What's the Germans?
Birkenstocks are from Germany.
Oh, whoa. That was fun. That was fun.
That
It
was
like
a mix and match, wasn't it?
It was
I
like
liked
a wild, rapid
it.
ride.
It was. Well, $10,000 still going begging. We'll do it again tomorrow.
Jam Nation.
Taylor Lautner, tell me about him.
Taylor Lautner, you remember him. He was Shark Boy in Shark Boy and Lover Girl.
That movie got big rotation in our house when the kids were little.
Yeah, it was everywhere. What did Shark Boy do?
I think he sang some songs and
No, he didn't
rescued
sing
some.
songs.
Didn't he? There were songs in it, weren't there?
No, that's that Baby Shark do.
No. I remember watching my kids watching it, and they were obsessed with it, and I thought they sang along. I think so.
Then he went on to go in the Twilight series as a Wolfie, and now he's gone on. We've interviewed him. He's a nice kid.
Yeah, he's a very nice man. So Taylor Lautner has married a woman whose name was Taylor Dome. She's changed her name to Taylor Lautner. They now have exactly the same name. How confusing would that be? Do you, Taylor Lautner, take you, Taylor Lautner? It would make your life a nightmare, wouldn't it?
Narcissistic much?
He used to also apparently go out with Taylor Swift.
No way.
Likes the Taylor.
He likes Taylor.
Mark Taylor's ears have just pricked up. I'm in next.
Mark's going,
Do you think they'd like some air conditioning?
I've got some Fujitsu here.
One of our producers says that near the town where she grew up, there was the Bone family.
Oh, of course.
2 Bone brothers. One of them married a girl. She said she swears this is true. Called Nora.
Yeah.
The other one married a girl called Eater.
Who's called Eater?
That's an old-fashioned name.
Eater?
Like Eater, the Thingo Eater. Remember the commercials we used to have?
That's like the Thingo Eater, because people don't know who you're talking about.
It was the Butter Eater or something.
She was Rita the Eater.
Eater, because she'd eat Eater.
Eater margarine.
That's it, yeah.
People would go, and then she'd go off on a hot air
balloon, and everyone think, well, who was that?
Well, kids are saying, what are you talking about? Yeah. Eater the Eater.
Yeah, so Eater is a name.
Yeah.
My mother...
No, but her name was Rita. She ate Eater.
So her name wasn't Eater.
No, she ate Eater, which was actually an acronym for something. ETA, for the spread. Do you remember that? And she'd show up in a hot air balloon.
So her name wasn't Eater?
No, her name was Rita.
Right, okay.
And she'd show up in a hot air balloon, always making sandwiches. Hello, kids. And then she'd give them sandwiches.
And no parent said, this is weird.
No. Lady comes down from the sky in a hot air
gives
balloon.
your kids some food.
And gives you some sandwiches. You just accepted it. They were the simple times. Now, oh no, he's got a nut allergy.
Excuse me, my son has a nut
I'm
allergy.
just saying that's okay.
Don't make light of that.
Don't at me. I'm just saying.
Well,
back in
I'm
those
adding
days,
you. I'm adding at you.
Back in those days.
Yeah, kids died, Brendan.
Oh, please.
Anyway, her name wasn't Eater. Let's get there. My mother knew someone whose name was Honor.
Honor.
And she married someone whose surname was Heap.
On a heap.
On a heap.
I thought you were going to say back.
No, on a heap.
No, that's ridiculous.
Well, I'm not making it up.
Well,
if I wanted to
maybe-
make it up, I'd say back.
Maybe the tribal drum will beat for this.
Tales of the last name. My brother went out with a girl called Helen for a while. Helen Keller.
That'd be good.
They didn't last the distance. I don't know whether the name got in the way.
You would have been sitting there just hoping for it.
Oh, hoping for it.
You would have had a whole bunch of material for the wedding, a whole bunch as your MC role.
Tales of the last name. What have you got for us?
Tribal drums beating for this.
Hi, my name is what?
Jam Nation
Podcast. The tribal drum is beating Tales of the Last Name.
Hi, my name is what?
Maybe you're Nora and you go out with a nice young man and his surname is Bone. You don't think about it until your wedding day. You go, well, now my name is Nora Bone.
Yeah.
And your sister-in-law's name is Eater Bone.
We were talking about the whole Shatner situation with William Shatner. And if he ended up married to a lady called Pants, and she started
She'd be Pants Shatner. It makes no sense. Do you know, someone once said, I remember being at a dinner party where someone said, imagine if Diana Dawes married Cat Stevens, thinking she'd be Cat Dawes, she'd be Diana Stevens.
Was this person you?
Pretty much, but you have to think of it.
Let's not get started on Rita the Eater shall we?
No, I've moved on from that.
Sue has joined us.
Hello, Sue.
Hi.
Hello. Tales of the last name. Is it you?
No, this is my beautiful sister, and I say my beautiful sister to lessen the blow if she hears this.
Okay.
But her name is May Elizabeth, named after her beautiful aunties, and she married a day. So her name became Mayday.
Mayday.
And her initials are Med.
Oh, that's just bad.
And has she gone with Mayday? I mean,
She is so proud of it. So when you introduce her to someone as May, she goes, "Hi, my name's Mayday."
Of course.
okay, so she
She's
owns
leaning right
leaning into it.
She owns it, loves it.
Okay,
She should get a number plate, Mayday.
I know.
Well, then
I know.
people think she was in distress.
They'd follow her around all the time. Good point.
Carol, hello.
Good morning.
Hello. Who's named what?
Long career as a primary school teacher. Two names stand out. Dwayne Pipe.
Oh.
So that's not even a married name. That's just a boy's name.
His name was Dwayne.
Wow.
And the other one was Sydney Harbour.
Oh, that's great.
But see, that's even worse because parents have
Carol getting a good laugh out of
parents
that.
have called them that.
Yeah,
In
but-
marriage, you don't get necessarily a choice. Well, you do these days. You don't have to change your name.
Yeah.
But who would call their children that?
It's like that milk ad, Callum Murray.
Yes.
And that's a great ad.
Yeah.
That's an ad. But who calls their kid Dwayne
Yeah.
when the surname is Pipe?
Yes.
If your surname is Pipe,
Well, remember,
you'd have to be very careful about what you name
we
your
had
child.
a racing minister called Richard Face.
That's right, yeah. Didn't his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Face, when he came out, say, well, let's call that kid Richard?
And didn't a nurse say, let's think about this?
Why don't you have an iced coffee milk and think about it?
We're going to take more of your calls after the news.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
Are you ready to go?
Let's go. Go. Here, go for landing.
Let's go, you dumb idiots.
Taylor Lautner and his wife, Taylor Dome, got married.
Yeah. And now she's changed her name officially to Taylor Lautner. She had a choice. These days, I haven't changed my name, but she chose to change her name. Taylor Lautner is now married to Taylor Lautner.
Did you not change your name because you were kind of a big deal and you don't want to get rid of the Keller thing?
Absolutely not. I got married 30 years ago.
But you were a bit of a big deal 30 years ago. Your wedding was in TV Week.
Yeah, but I just I felt that my name was such a big part of my identity. Mm-hmm. I just felt weird changing it. And you know how bad I am at paperwork.
Yeah. So it is a hassle.
When the kids came along, I felt a bit weird that my surname was different to theirs. But that's just how it's gone. But it is a giant hassle to change your name. So that's by and large probably why I didn't.
My dad's name, Jones. My mum's name, Jones. And they weren't related.
I
Just
wasn't
point
even
that
going
out.
to ask.
They lived a long way apart from each other. But yeah, well, Jones and Jones. It was quite confusing at school because they did a thing about what's your mother's maiden name. I said Jones. And they got stuck into me. And I said, well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I said, no, you've got it wrong. I said, no, it's Jones.
And your mum didn't have to learn a new signature.
No, you didn't have to worry about going down to the motor registry place or any of that stuff.
Remember that old
works
joke?
out.
What does a Polish woman get on her wedding day that's long and hard?
Yeah.
A new name.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah. Have you been mistelling it all these years?
No wonder people look at me strangely.
Tribal Drum is bidding for Tales of the Last Name.
Hi, my name is what?
We've got Peter. Hello, Peter.
Morning, guys. How are we?
Very
Great.
well. What's the story?
Well, when I was a young tacker going to a church group, trying to help the Bible bashers find God because apparently he was lost, there was a couple there, Terry and Eileen. When Terry married Eileen, Terry's name was Terry Forward. So when he married Eileen, she became Eileen Forward.
No.
Eileen Forward.
Oh, no.
Nice one, Peter. and good to exercise some material in there as well, mate. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. Kim's joined us.
Hello, Kim.
Hi, how are you both?
Very well.
Who married who?
Okay, so we used to have neighbours by the surname of Dick. We thought it was funny enough. Their eldest daughter was called Candace, but that was shortened to Candy. But their second daughter, the really crunch, was that they called her Ophelia.
No. Is this
Ophelia.
an urban myth, Kim?
No, it's fair dinkum.
Well, they must
Ophelia Dick.
Oh, they must have done
Really?
that deliberately.
Yeah, come on.
That's terrible.
That can't be true. What parent?
Oh. I mean, and there's a chain of command. There are parents,
Yeah.
there are grandparents, there are nurses when the
There'd be
baby
people.
pops out.
There would be people that
And
would say, "Come on, guys,
come on, think
Your
about
surname's
it."
Dick. Let's work on Dick. Let's work on this."
Oh, dear. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you, Kim. Jam Nation. Real Christmas trees, do they pass the pub test?
Have you got a real Christmas tree?
Had one once, never going back. You got to have one once.
Remember that year you got a black one?
Yeah, the emo tree. Sat in the corner and cut itself.
We had a real one once. We've done it a couple of times because the idea of it is lovely. It smells lovely. It looks lovely for a day or so before all the pine things drop off. And what do you stand it up in a bucket and decorate a bucket? You have to get a stand for it.
There's a whole thing.
There's a palaver, but they do smell lovely. And then what do you do at the end is leave it out the front of your lawn and hope someone comes and takes it away.
On the way to work, there's a sign just near Ryde Bridge there, and it said Christmas Rees. Like he's done the home painted sign.
How's he spelled it?
I went past really quick, but I'm pretty sure it was Christmas and then dash Rees.
Mast with a T. Oh, I see.
'cause
So he split it up.
But the thing is, he hasn't worked out how much he's
How
going
much
to fit
spacing.
Christmas in
Yeah.
there. So he's come. I'll come back to you that. with
It's
that
upsetting
tomorrow.
you a bit, isn't it?
Well, I went past. What is it? He's spelled it Christmas, or is it Christmas? And then he's run out of space.
I think that's what's happened.
I would say so.
But lots of people are full of vitriol about this. If you have a fake Christmas tree, I look down on you. There's the comments here.
Really?
If you grew up with a fake Christmas tree and not a real one, I pray for your downfall.
God, please.
So lots of people take it very seriously, the idea of a real one. I don't know if Australians going for the real one in the same tradition. My aunt and uncle had a Christmas tree farm. They might still have one, actually.
No way.
And all my cousins, they'd all go and get jobs at Christmas because it's physically difficult work. They had a Christmas tree farm on a property outside Canberra. And obviously, once a year, all hands on deck.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you ever go out there and work?
No, because I was a girl with little blisters on my fingers.
So how would you chop the trees down?
They'd have to chop them down.
With a little chainsaw, ring
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, right.
It's a big
How much do they
industry.
sell a tree for?
Well, this was years ago. I don't know. I don't know if they've still got the property. But that's the thing. Real trees cost a certain amount of money. I don't know how much, actually. But a fake tree, you buy it, but you can use it again and again and again.
My local guy who sells stuff, mixed corner, the corner business guy, what's that called? Corner shop.
Yeah.
He will buy real Christmas trees, but then sometimes he buys too many. So you've got to work out how many trees you're going to buy, because then you're stuck with those Christmas trees that no one's going to buy.
But there is
And they
something
can't
lovely about a real one.
There
so
is.
what do you think? Real Christmas trees, do they pass the pub test?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Podcast.
Kitchen Nightmares, my favourite show, and it's a reality show about how a kitchen gets fixed up. It's great. In the paper today, reality show made my cafe a nightmare. And I had a vested interest because I watched this episode last week, and it goes on to say that the Chinese-Australian owner was convinced to transfer her restaurant into a Lebanese restaurant.
Convinced by the production team.
By the production team. But my understanding of it, and as I watched the show, the chef there, who was of Turkish origin or Middle Eastern origin, was making Italian food, which he wasn't very good at, to be honest. They had too many items on the menu, and he couldn't even do a basic spaghetti or what's that nice that spaghetti they put the prawns in and the chili, and it's pretty basic. He couldn't even do that. So Colin Fassnich has gone in there and said, well, where are you from? And he said, I'm from the Middle East. Well, why don't you do Middle Eastern food? And he was the problem I would see is between the owner of the restaurant, the lady Virginia, and the chef. They're always fighting.
What can you do? We're always arguing. She doesn't agree with me, I doesn't agree with her.
I'm here to give you my verdict, right? Pasta was overcooked, no lemon juice. If you're charging $20 for that, that's wrong, yeah? Right?
Yes. Tony, when we bring something back to you and tell you that, you say nothing's wrong with it.
Yeah, when there's nothing wrong with it, nothing wrong with it. But now he said it's something wrong, I check it, it's all right.
Okay, so when nothing's wrong with it, is not great. So how are we going to build a business if it's not great?
But you're serving it as well.
I know. I bring stuff back and I chuck it. He gets the shits.
She gets me so angry, I just want to grab her, put it in the oven. That's what gets me angry.
That's sort of illegal, but anyway.
So there is obviously issues there, but what she's saying in the paper today, and I didn't see the episode, is that she was convinced to make the restaurant a Lebanese restaurant and call it Cafe Tabouli.
But she was right into it. She was going, this is a good idea.
Well, that's what you do when the cameras are in your face and seems like a good idea at the time. She is now saying that Cafe Tabouli, the name of that, sort of mocks her Lebanese customers, that they sort of feel that she's not taking it seriously and they feel slightly mocked by the name. She said that she was convinced to move the coffee machine from in the front of the business to the back, and so people are no longer ordering coffees, and when they order a coffee they'll also order a bacon and egg roll or a muffin. So she's feeling that the business is going down the tube. And she's sort of upset that the restaurant has taken a Middle Eastern turn when it didn't need to. That's what she's saying. I don't know because I didn't see the episode. And also, TV shows one side. She has another story.
Yeah.
Maybe the reality is somewhere in the middle.
But that's what I like about this show, though. There was a guy down the South Coast with his restaurant. He was hoping to get a happy story about his restaurant, but his restaurant was terrible. So, Colin, this is what I like about Colin Fassnich. And in our business, there's an old saying, radio consultants used to say to us, if you care, they care. Colin Fassnich cares. He's run many successful restaurants, and by his own admissions, he's had failures as well. But the guy knows the business. And when I watch the show, I'm invested in the show. My take on this particular restaurant is that they've got no idea what they're doing. She's not even really a proper restaurant owner. She is helping.
She said she took it over when her cousin had a heart attack.
But she's not a chef or anything.
No.
And the guy that was the head chef seemed to me to be on the incompetent side. So as Channel 7 have said, 6 struggling business owners on the brink of collapse, access to industry expertise, advice and solutions to help them put them back on their feet.
Well, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
I'd love to talk to Colin about this. Can we get Colin?
Well, let's try and get Colin
around. Have you got his number?
But this is often, it's interesting, we don't always see the follow-up to the story.
Well, in the follow-up at the end of this episode, they had everything's going peachy pie 4 months later.
Well, this now might be
Tony,
months and months later.
The chef has left to do other things.
Yes. Well, yeah, if we do get Colin, it'll be interesting to see that
just his take on it.
His take on it, because this is this woman's take on it, her perception of how it's gone for her. And reality TV doesn't suit everybody. You might get hard answers.
Maybe we could go around the country just to radio stations, giving them ideas.
That's called program director and content director. Would you like to do that?
No, because I've got a brain. I couldn't do that.
Jam Nation. We're not gonna take it. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as bad as hell. We're not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Real Christmas trees, do they pass the pub test?
Real Christmas trees leave a beautiful scent. It smells lovely. They also leave muck all over the floor. Hard to prop up sometimes in your house, and how do you dispose of them? But then there are people who will every year insist on a real Christmas tree because it's festive and it smells and looks beautiful. A fake tree, shove it in the cupboard. Takes up space, but shove it in the cupboard, bring it out again next year, and, you don't have to buy a new one.
We've got this tree that comes out of a box. It's like a magician's bouquet of flowers that comes out of his sleeve. It comes out of the box. You don't have to do anything. It's got the lights. It's got everything. It just goes, boom. It's a 5-second tree.
Yeah, these days they come with their decorations on, and is that what you're saying?
Yeah, the lights and everything.
Have you seen the ones they make for small spaces? If you don't have floor space, it's upside down.
The upside down tree?
Yeah, so it's narrow at the bottom. You can put it in the corner between two chairs.
A lot of pressure on the angel.
Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea, that is true. Real Christmas trees, do they pass the pub test?
Absolutely. The smell of those pines when you have them inside, there's just nothing like it.
Gotta say, no, as lovely as they are, you have to go and buy them. Then, as if anyone wants to help you clean them up and put them away. Just too much of a faff, really.
Yes, they do pass the pub test. I've always had a fresh Christmas tree, and it fills my house and it makes me happy. They smell beautiful. They last a lot longer than they used to, and it's Christmas. It's a real Christmas tree.
No, fake Christmas trees all the way. We had a real Christmas tree, and we called it Amy Winehouse because all it did was die and leave needles everywhere.
Oh, dear.
Not all opinions. No. That's your opinion.
Yeah, not all endorsed by us.
Okay.
Jam Nation
Podcast. So, Kitchen Nightmares in the paper today. Reality show made my cafe a nightmare. And it goes on to say that the Chinese-Australian owner was convinced to transform her restaurant into a Lebanese restaurant.
Yeah, and she says that hasn't worked for her, and her customers who are of Middle Eastern origin are sort of offended at the token way she's doing it, I'm guessing.
In watching that story, I didn't see it as that. I saw it as a chef that wasn't very good at cooking Italian food that came from a Middle Eastern background, and Colin Fasnich said, well, why don't we just go and do Middle Eastern food?
Well, it seems there was also conflict between the chef and the owner, and the chef has now left. And now she is saying that, she's sort of blaming the show for her business downturn.
Well, let's get some Irish music on because we got Colin Fasnich. Come on.
Hi, Colin. How are you?
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning to you. I know the big finale is tonight of the show. How do you feel, though, when you see a story like this in the paper?
Look at it. Front page of the paper, mate, there's people's houses underwater as we speak.
Yeah.
We've got bigger problems in Australia. Then let's call out the BS alarm here. We went into this place. They were already, she hadn't been paid in 4 months. Her husband, Leba, who's a beautiful man, was a toiler, was working all day to pay the wages, right? So this was already weeks from going bust. The food, did I make that up? The food was rotten. And it was, and a lot of the people were of, say, older people who were eating there. And you're serving rotten food. It was a matter of time before you killed someone. And then she said we changed it to Lebanese. She's Chinese, and they were serving Italian. So, and very bad, rotten Italian. And they were about to go bust. So the whole Middle Eastern thing came about from, Tony was from Iraq, and Leva, her husband was Middle Eastern, and he liked making the actual Middle Eastern bread. So like, well, the frozen rotten Italian's not working. How about we go a different route? And then she said she's losing $4,000 a week from coffee. They weren't making $4,000 a week from coffee. And yes, we moved the coffee machine from the front window to the back just because it was in a hole, dirty little hole that we cleaned up. But you can move it back. The whole thing is you can lead a horse to water. And I will say she was exposed to over 900,000 people watch the show. So that's 900,000 customers. It's up to you to win over. And we've also got our food tech team, Jimmy Calloway, goes back and revisits the restaurant and helps them. So it's a bad situation, but like not everyone's going to survive.
Yeah,
no,
it's true.
That's right. And in all of these shows, whether you're doing a renovation, whether you're helping someone lose weight, helping someone declutter, you can only do so much. You're not responsible for the rest of their lives.
But that's the state of the industry we're in at the moment. She had a chef who couldn't cook. she couldn't serve, and her husband was working 2 jobs to pay it. Like, and she was in tears every day, and she already knew it was going bust. And I really liked Virginia. Like, I really did. My heart went out to her. She got left that restaurant by a relative who was sick, so she didn't even pick that career. So, you know, I feel sorry it hasn't worked out for her, but no, like, if you watch the show tonight, which is the last one, just plug it in, Channel 7, 7:30, 7+. Tonight's one's a very sad story. Tonight, the chef can cook as good as me. His kitchen's probably cleaner than my kitchen. But what happens to this story is very sad. And not everyone can get out of this. The way the industry is at the minute, it's like it's in a really bad place.
Well, I'll tell you, folks, it's harder than it looks if you're thinking of starting up a restaurant. And I think a lot of people that get you on this show think, oh, we're going to get some free publicity. This will be great.
And magic, bang, it'll all be different. But there's other stuff at the end you have to do too.
It doesn't work like that. We're like a life raft if you're drowning. We try, but you still got to learn how to swim. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly.
And Jones is quite good at commenting on all my posts. So obviously he watches the show.
Yes, he does. He's obsessed. He's completely obsessed.
In a world of TV at the moment, I think it's honestly the best thing on TV. And I think you're a breakout star, mate. I think you've done great.
You see how bad it was when we get in there. Like, the chicken's rotten. It's sitting over the sauce that's going to be served for, and they weren't that busy. The sort of sauce is going to sit there for months. You've got a chef serving dodgy seafood. The kitchen's not even clean. Like, maybe it's good some places do close down and make way for the good places. That's what has to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get that awful restaurant started that you seem to love. That's my only criticism is you and Manu Fidel. I don't know what it is.
You're obsessed with innards.
You just eat all the in part. You don't have to. We're not in the depression anymore. You don't have to eat that stuff.
No waste, mate. We do a lot of work with Oz Harvest. We're not wasting any food.
No, but still.
Yeah, when you grind it up.
In saying that, guys, if you look at the Bull Hotel, the one we did in Victoria, they're firing. Guru Life's firing. Like, we a lot of good came out of it, and not everyone's going to do well.
Exactly. Colin, it's always a treat to catch
Always
up
a treat to talk. The final episode, 7:30 tonight on 7. So thank you for talking to us, Colin.
Thanks, guys.
Okay,
Colin
thank you.
Passage there.
Jam Nation.
Well, we love catching up with our next guest. COVID foiled her plans last year for Velvet Rewired, but it's finally coming back. A show paying homage to disco greats with enough glitter to keep you going till next year's Mardi Gras. The talented queen of disco herself, Marsha Hines, hello.
Good morning to you both.
So great to talk to you. So
always.
It's back again, Velvet Rewired. If you've seen the show before, I encourage people to go and see it again. Not only is it brilliant, but there's new bits and pieces too, aren't there, Marsha?
Yeah, there's a lot of eye candy now.
Wow.
Yeah, some really great-looking people doing some great stuff, so yeah. It's fun. It's just one of those great things. That disco thing, you couldn't kill it with a stick. You know what I mean? It's just such a wonderful time for us all. The fashion was questionable, as you know, Amanda.
Sure.
But the music was great. The music was great, and it lives on, and it seems to be in all the movies, It seems to be in, like the soundtrack to most movies. And if that's not the case and you're a young person, your parents have driven you crazy during barbecues, I'm sure, because that's what they play,
And you would remember in the late 70s the death to disco era.
Yeah, when everybody was sort of against the Bee Gees and everything. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And did you think at that time, I'm going to have to start singing heavy metal now?
No, Jonesy, I didn't. But, it was a moment, it was, certain things get overexposed, and I suppose it was overexposed. And then, everybody sort of did a great big 360 and came back to disco. So it's all good. But look, I've sung lots of stuff in my career, and disco is one of the things I do enjoy. But luckily, when that death to disco thing happened, I was singing ballads, so I was cool.
You were fine.
Yeah.
And we're excited to hear that you're coming back as a guest judge on Australian Idol. What does guest judge mean? What does guest bit mean?
Well, I slid in and slid out, Amanda. I sort of, It was during the wild card, which is like one of the most intense parts of the show where, we sort of work out who's going to go through and who's not. And they asked me to come in, and I enjoyed it immensely. It was intense, but I enjoyed it.
You're like the expert. You're the full-on expert. They fly in like a commander.
They should bring you in from a helicopter, rappel you through the ceiling.
Yeah, that would be a look. It would be a look. Yeah.
This could be a thing.
Well, speaking of being rappelled through the ceiling, I know that your show, Velvet Rewired, it's not just singing. There's also acrobatics and extraordinary stuff.
Yeah, some great stuff, And me, I do the singing. And then there's two amazing girls called the Sirens who do a lot of the dancing and singing. And then we've got some amazing roller skaters. We've got the Hula Boy, he's a hoot. And, look, everybody. We've got great percussion. We've got, it's a spectacle. The costumes are great, though. I love the costumes.
Great.
I love a frock.
And will you be on the roller skates?
Only if you are.
I will. If you do it, I'll do it.
Jonesy has a wonderful story from his childhood.
I'm a good roller skater.
His mother went up to school with his roller skates to say, "Oh, Brendan, you've left these at home." At a time when that wasn't cool.
Because when I was a kid, roller skating was considered very uncool. I know that's impossible to believe. So there was a secret group of us that would roller skate on Tuesday activities, and we'd say it was a secret group of like-minded individuals that liked to roller skate, but we'd keep it on the down low because we didn't want ridicule from our school colleagues. And one day my mum thought that it was roller skating day, but it wasn't. She got the wrong day. And so she walked into the school quadrangle, and my mate said, "Hey, what's your mum doing up here? And what's she doing with a pair of roller skates?" And I said, "Oh, they must be my brothers." He goes, "Yeah, well, let's go bash him."
You didn't see that in Puberty Blues.
So if you need a roller skater, I'm ready to do it.
He's ready to do it.
I'm ready to do it. Marsha, it's always great to talk to you. Velvet Rewired. Tickets on sale now at velvetrewired.com.au. Marsha Hines, thank you.
Lots of love, Marsha.
Thank you so much for your time. Right back at you.
Okay, bye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation
Podcast.
35 years ago, the Choir Boys' Run to Paradise was released on the greater world.
35 years ago. And we are going to celebrate that by having a fantastic night with the band performing.
Run to Paradise only has one more year to go, then it can go on a Kentucky tour. Then that's it, because that's 18 to 35s.
Oh, I see. You mean then it's over?
Then it's over for it.
Yeah.
Won't be able to cruise around anymore.
No,
do all
that
stuff.
That won't be able to do all that with all its mates without paying a little bit more.
Do you know who's going to be hanging out with us?
Tell me.
Annie of Belmore.
Hi, Annie.
Oh,
hi, Annie. We're excited you're going to be joining us for Paradise Jam.
Oh, my God, I'm shaking. Oh, can I wear my roller skates, Jonesy?
What do you think, Jonesy?
Is this going to be a thing?
Will you wear yours as well, Jonesy?
No, I don't have a pair of roller
We could
skates.
get some. We could arrange some.
Oh,
I think, Annie, we
should.
should. Some. I think there's a lot of parquetry there, and it's probably not good.
Really?
For the parquetry.
I think Jonesy's finding excuses.
I'm not finding excuses, Annie. I just think time and place. We've got to take the attention away from the Choir Boys.
And an ambulance coming to collect you might have done that.
But you and I reenacting Xanadu.
We are going to be in a fab house in Avalon, Annie. Lots of food, lots of drinks.
It's going to be
and
a treat.
A fab performance by the Choir Boys. We can't wait to see you there.
Oh, my God, I'm excited.
Excellent. Love
Super,
it.
Annie.
Thank you.
It's all thanks to Tyre Power, 100% Australian owned and operated since 1977.
Jam Nation.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the goodies get together.
We can't urge you enough how exciting and important it would be for you to win $20,000 cash and a year's supply of chocolate from Darryl Lee. Just have a think about that for a minute.
Okay.
Because someone in the next few weeks is going to win that if you're our favourite Ghoulie of the year. We have a Ghoulie hotline, 90617 You call it any time.
What have we got?
What gets my ghoulies is when you pick the perfect loaf from the bakery. You get it home, open the packet, and remove the firm, crusty end piece to reveal the perfect soft slice and crust. That fresh bread aroma and anticipation. Removing the perfect slice to start making a sandwich, and then seeing the results of a massive air bubble running through the next 12 slices.
Oh.
That's what gets my ghoulies.
You're making a toasted sandwich.
Yes, and there's a giant hole in every
You got
piece.
cheese everywhere.
Yes.
Who's going to clean that up?
You are.
What else?
My ghoulie is people whining about the signs for the speed cameras. The whole point is you're not meant to speed. I often have people bullying me sitting 4 feet off my bumper bar when I'm doing the speed limit, and they're trying to push me along. And now they're bullying the government to drop the signs. I think it's also very disappointing that the NRMA is supporting them. I thought the NRMA was meant to champion road safety for all road users, not bullies.
I'm watching your face as you hear that, Brendan Jones.
If there was one speed limit, she'd probably have a point. But when you're going through a speed zone, there's about 8 different speed limits, then there should be a warning for where the speed signs is.
Interesting, Ghoulie, we take all comers.
Out with the bad, in with the good. If you did that, doesn't matter. You can always call our hotline number, 13WSFM. It is 6 to 9.
Our favourite caller email Facebook friend wins a top deck Sydney cruise lunch. Cruise Sydney Harbour this summer with Captain Cook Cruises.
Ooh, you also get a Jonesy Amanda tea towel and fridge magnet.
Now, Twilight star Taylor Lautner got married over the weekend to a woman called Taylor Dome. She's changing her name to Taylor Lautner. So Taylor Lautner is now married to Taylor Lautner. Tribal Drum was beating for Tales of the Last Name.
Hi, my name is... What?
Here's Kim from Plumpton.
So we used to have neighbours by the surname of Dick. We thought it was funny enough. Their eldest daughter was called Candace, but that was shortened to Candy. But their second daughter, the really crunch was that they called her Ophelia.
No. Is this an urban myth, Kim?
Kim.
No, it's fair dinkum.
Ophelia Dick.
You know, there's a whole lot of people along the process. A grandparent, a nurse.
Somebody.
Ophelia Dick.
Okay.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Ugly Phil's up next with WSFM's box
like
office.
a directive. We'll be back from 6 to 9 for Jam Nation.
I'll see you then.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over. Goodbye. Wipe the tear, baby dear, from your eye.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.